50 Cent is an American rapper, actor, and television producer. Born in South Jamaica, a neighborhood of Queens, Jackson began pursuing a musical career in 1996. Born July 6, 1975, age 49 years, Queens, New York, United States. Full name, Curtis James Jackson III. Height, 1.83 meters. Children, Marquise Jackson. 50 Cent net worth $60 million. Personal life. 50 Cent has said his life philosophy, following his shooting, is when your time comes, you go. I think that comes from God. Despite having numerous songs that reference drug and alcohol usage and his ownership of Branson Cognac, Jackson remains a teetotaler, citing a bad experience with alcohol as his main reason. Forbes noted Jackson's wealth in 2007, ranking him second behind Jay-Z in the rap industry. He lived in a Farmington, Connecticut, mansion formerly owned by ex-boxer Mike Tyson. Jackson listed the mansion for sale in 2007 at $18.5 million to move closer to his son, who lived on Long Island at the time. In 2019, the mansion was sold for $2.9 million, with $1 million being donated to tax-deducted charities. The mayor of Bridgeport, Connecticut, declared October 12, 2007 50 Cent Curtis Jackson Day, honoring the rapper with a proclamation and a key to the city. One of Jackson's New York homes, purchased in January 2007 for $2.4 million and the center of a lawsuit between Jackson and Shaniqua Tompkins, caught fire on May 31, 2008, while he was filming in Louisiana. Early life. Jackson was born in the borough of Queens, New York City, and raised in its South Jamaica neighborhood by his mother Sabrina. Sabrina, a drug dealer, raised Jackson until she died in a fire when Jackson was 8 years old. Jackson revealed in an interview that his mother was a lesbian. After his mother's death and his father's departure, Jackson was raised by his grandparents. He began boxing at about age 11, and when he was 14, a neighbor opened a boxing gym for local youth. When I wasn't killing time in school, I was sparring in the gym or selling crack on the strip, Jackson remembered. He sold crack during primary school. I was competitive in the ring, and hip-hop is competitive too. I think rappers condition themselves like boxers, so they all kind of feel like they're the champ. At age 12, Jackson began dealing narcotics when his grandparents thought he was in after-school programs and brought guns and drug money to school. In the 10th grade, he was caught by metal detectors at Andrew Jackson High School. I was embarrassed that I got arrested like that. After I got arrested, I stopped hiding it. I was telling my grandmother, I sell drugs. On June 29, 1994, Jackson was arrested for selling 4 vials of cocaine to an undercover police officer. He was arrested again 3 weeks later, when police searched his home and found heroin, 10 ounces of crack cocaine, and a starting pistol. Although Jackson was sentenced to 3 to 9 years in prison, he served 6 months in a boot camp and earned his GED. He has said that he did not use cocaine himself. Jackson adopted the nickname 50 Cent as a metaphor for change. The name was inspired by Kelvin Martin, a 1980s Brooklyn robber known as 50 Cent. Jackson chose it because it says everything I wanted to say. I'm the same kind of person 50 Cent was. I provide for myself by any means. Career. 1996 to 2002. Rise to fame, shooting, and early mixtapes. Jackson began rapping in a friend's basement, where he used turntables to record over instrumentals. In 1996, a friend introduced him to Jam Master Jay of Run DMC, who was establishing Jam Master Jay Records. Jay taught him how to count bars, write choruses, structure songs, and make records. In 1997, A&R of Def Jam Irv Gotti turned down demo tapes from Jackson after Jam Master Jay had shown the songs for a potential record deal, with the reason for decline being a style too similar to Jay-Z. Jackson's first appearance was on React with Onyx for their 1998 album Shut 'Em Down, which Gotti was the A&R for. He credited Jam Master Jay for improving his ability to write hooks, and Jay produced Jackson's first, unreleased, album. In 1999, after Jackson left Jam Master Jay, the platinum-selling producers Trackmasters signed him to Columbia Records. They sent him to an upstate New York studio, where he produced 36 songs in 2 weeks. 18 were included on his 2000 album, Power of the Dollar. Jackson founded Hollow Point Entertainment with former G-Unit member Bang M. Smuff.